Hey everyone, welcome to Backyard Effects, the show that teaches you how to make your very own DIY special effects. And I haven't even told you the best part yet. For cheap. Now I know what you're thinking. Did Eric get a new haircut? No. Or maybe he did. I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm Jose Martinez, and on this episode of BFX, I'll show you how to projectile vomit on all your closest friends. Any volunteers? No? No? Any? For this build, you will need 2 pressure-rated PVC 2x24-inch pipes, 1 pressure-rated PVC 1-inch pipe, 3 2-inch end caps, 2 2-inch 45-degree elbow joints, 1 2-inch 3-to-1 joint, 1 2-inch PVC coupling, 1 2-inch to 1-inch PVC bushing, 1 1-inch ball valve, 1 of each PVC primer and PVC cement, 1 100 psi pressure gauge, and for this you'll also need 1 1/2-inch drill bit and a 9/16 wrench. 1 Schrader valve, and for this you'll also need a 3/8-inch drill bit and 7/16 wrench. 1 pipe clamp, and 1 length of 1 1/4-inch hose. This piece I found off of an old vacuum cleaner. Woo! First, take one of your 2-inch pipes and cut it in half to make 2 12-inch pieces. Next, take your second 2-inch pipe and measure and cut a 14 1/4-inch section. And with the pipe left over, cut 1 3-inch piece. Next, take your 1-inch pipe, then measure and cut a 2 1/2-inch piece, then a 5-inch piece. Then, take one of the end caps and drill a 3/8-inch hole. Next, thread the Schrader valve through the hole using your 7/16 wrench, then tighten until flush. Now, drill a 1/2-inch hole in the center of the 3-way joint, and then thread the pressure gauge into this hole as well using a 9/16 wrench. After that, it's time to glue. First, we will start with the back 3 air chambers. Take your PVC primer and prime each half of the joint, making sure to cover the entire area. Now repeat with the rest. Next, take your PVC cement and put a good amount on both the end cap and the pipe. Then force the end cap onto the pipe and press firmly for several seconds until the joint sets. After all 3 caps are glued, it's time to glue the rest. Next, glue the 45-degree elbow joints onto the 3-way. Then, glue the air chambers, making sure to glue the longer one with the air valve in the middle. Next, glue the small piece of 2-inch pipe followed by the 2-inch coupling and the 2 to 1-inch bushing. Then, glue the small piece of 1-inch pipe followed by the ball valve and the 5-inch piece. After all the pieces are glued into place, put the pipe clamp on the nozzle, then fit the hose over the nozzle, and finally tighten down the clamp. Now, we're ready to make some puke. Look through your cabinets and refrigerator and find the ingredients for the color and consistency of the puke you want to make. Then, mix up all your ingredients, and now it's time to lock and load the vomit cannon. First, make sure that the valve is closed on the cannon. Then, fill up the hose with as much puke as it'll hold. Then, cover the end by taping a piece of plastic wrap so that the puke doesn't spill out. Now, fill up the chamber with a bicycle pump to about 15 to 20 psi, depending on the amount of puke you use. Once your camera and actors in place, have 2 people, one operating the cannon and one holding the hose, stand behind your actor and place the hose where it looks like the puke will be coming out of the actor's mouth. Now, have the actor pretend like he's puking and quickly turn the valve, making sure to hold the hose as still as possible. And there you have it, projectile vomit. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of BFX. Tell us what you thought about it by leaving a comment down below. And tell us, what's your favorite vomit scene of all time? Well, on that note, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Open your mouth like you're puking. You ready? Are you ready? And action.